Hey everyone, Dave here. Welcome to a new Raid Shadow Legends video. I wasn't actually planning on releasing any new videos this week, except for the recorded Faction War ones. I want to get all of these out to you as soon as possible to give you a chance to try beating Faction Wars during before they release Sylvan Watchers beginning of July. I'm also not feeling well. That's why I've got a summer cold. By the way, they started yesterday. We have in game right now a 50% gear removal cost. Sorry if I didn't let you know yesterday, but you still have a day or two of this, so you can beat a couple of faction with cheaper gear if you can. Okay. Why I had to make this video today? Because they announced a new fusion that will be starting next week, June, probably 8th, June 8th of 2023, if you're watching this later. So they announced a new fusion, and we will have a 2x Sacred this weekend, June 2nd, with a 10x on some of the really good champs, Kaimar, Lady Kimi. So, yeah, it's actually a balance. So, if you're opening your Sacreds, which is the best shards you can use for a fusion, uh, this Friday you will be out of shards for the fusion next week. Uh, a lot of content creators, like actually all of the videos I've seen so far, are calling this champ a bad one. But I think something strange is going on. I'll tell you. First of all, I don't think she's bad. Loriaca, yep. I'll tell you why. She's mid tier. She's not meta breaking or anything, but I think she's good. She's a fragment fusion, so a bit easier than the actual one. If you're beating Nightmare, Ultra Nightmare, Clan Boss, and you have shard saved, then it might be easier to go for this one while building champs and farming dungeons. I don't think she's bad. She's not game breaking. She's definitely better than Jitney, which brings me to the point that something weird is going on because they are releasing two fragment fusions in a row, Jitney and this one, and both of them are not that exciting. So if I have to guess, and I make predictions, sometimes they come true. We have the Call of Arbiter episodes coming out once per week. We have two out so far, with the third one dropping tomorrow. So we'll have seven more. Seven more is 7 weeks. So I think that we'll have this fusion for a couple of weeks. And my guess, my prediction is that the fusion after this is going to be a traditional fusion, not a fragment collector one. And it's going to be for the dwarf that we've seen in the Cold Arbiter trailer. And it's going to be very good. My guess also is that Plarium is planning to release, like they already have some anniversary events going on, deck of cards, path for those avatars, and yeah, 3x on Savage, 3x on Speed. You'll see all of that in game. Today's 3x for Savage, I believe, but I think they're planning something bigger. So they dropped two bad Fragment Fusion, well, relatively, so relative, uh, preparing for something bigger happening in the month of July, maybe, or August. But yeah, let's see. So, why I think this one is not so bad, I'm going for it on both accounts, Acrisia and main account. I'll tell you why. So let's check her kit and I'll tell you why everyone is saying she's bad. So A1 hits 2 times, 50% chance to remove a buff to steal one random buff. So basically, if she steals a buff, she gets it. So yeah, that's not bad. It's an okay A1. A2 attacks all enemies, 100% chance to apply decreased resistance for 2 turns. Decreased resistance is not a big issue in game. Yes, it can help you with Hydra, but yeah, like everybody sorted their Hydra teams if you're high enough in the level to hit Hydra. Now, this comes to the A3, and that's why I'm saying she's actually good. She places a block debuffs on the whole team for 2 turns and boosts the team's turn meter by 20%. This is a strong move. So I don't remember who else does that. Maybe Hakorn from the same faction, I'm not sure. But block debuffs for 2 turns on a 3-turn cooldown, this is actually a rare skill in the game. What's even more is that if you see her passive, when this buff expires or gets stolen or removed or whatever from team member, she boosts her turn meter. So forget about the decreased resistance, even forget about stealing buffs. Uh, Basically, ignores the accuracy aspect of her kit. If you build her the fastest on your team, if you build her super fast, she will keep block debuffs on your team the whole time. She puts it for 2 turns, she keeps boosting her turn meter, she'll get back to it before it expires. That's block debuffs on your whole team for the whole time with a decent turn meter boost. Make her fast and she'll keep getting cycling back to this quite quick, and she's useful. I'd say she's useful not only for faction wars but elsewhere in the game. Of course, if your account is in game and stacked, you might not use her. You have different champs doing this, but I think she's useful. Yeah. Birds are super fast, and if you can spare some accuracy, you can get use of mainly, I would say, the A1, A2. I don't see any use of the decreased resistance, but anyway, she's mid tier. She's not bad. I'm going for her on both accounts, like I said. And we're opening some charts on Friday for the 2x, 10x Keimer, though I'll be saving a couple for the Summon Rush or whatever for to do this fusion. So that was a quick news video just to let you know about the fusion, everything happening now in game. And I think I'll keep releasing the Faction War videos in between, trying to get them all to you. And I hope I'm feeling better on Friday for the Shards video. Thank you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.